America.
Soundtrack by John Philip Sousa. Like the shag carpet background.
Glenn Beck would approve.
Edna A. Hill with her degree in How to Make Me a Sandwich Woman. Centron. To whom it may concern. That was the chair. Suicide. Well, you haven't bathed.
I'm trying to figure out what courses to take next term.
Like how to get out of this dump.
What are you taking?
And snorting crack.
Well, I have to fill one science requirement.
Where I learned to
and
smoke crack.
English.
But that's
And I want
hard.
to take home economics.
Home economics? Why in the world do you want to take
God.
home ec?
Well, shoot, Andy.
Well,
Just
because
read Catcher in the
that's what I'm
Rye
gonna
now.
have to know. And so are you.
When I'm a slave to domesticity.
'Cause we're women.
About homemaking right now.
I'm sewing a
Trying to
funeral
teach you how to
shawl.
keep house and cook and sew and everything we'll need to
And get
by.
depressed.
And shotgun a
But
16-ounce
I will
beer.
get by. If I'm going to be a homemaker the rest of my life,
Which
wanna
I
know
will.
What I'm doing.
So do I.
Yeah, I'd like to
But
get
personally,
by
I think it's a
with
waste of
depression.
time to take home ec.
Well, why don't
What
you
can
be a
you teach
bitch?
in home ec classes that you can't learn
Like
right
how
here at
mommy
home? Or pick
gets
up
through
like
it
you
all
can
when
now?
daddy beats her.
Well, I don't know, but there's some things I'm sure.
I didn't know Gomer Pyle had a daughter.
You tell me.
Why does it matter to you? You're not getting married.
All right, I will find out.
And then I'll hit you in the face.
Make myself
Well, since you
a
teach home ec, Miss
sandwich.
Jenkins, could you tell me what I could learn in home ec?
No,
that I
get out of my
can't learn
office.
At home?
No.
Well, first of all, let's admit one thing, Janice. If your
Life
mother's
is
going
hopeless.
to run her own household and keep up on all the latest developments,
She's gonna be a
and teach you
sad
and your
human
sister
being.
all there is to know about homemaking.
And totally
well,
submit
she's
financially
going
to
be a
her
pretty busy
husband.
woman. To tell you the truth, Janice, you need to know more than just how to run a house or an apartment.
You need to know
You need
how to
know
run a
why
house
as
or
well
an
as
apartment.
how.
Missionary only!
Let's take a look at some of the courses you
Oh,
could
this is
take and see
wrong
what might
notebook.
help you.
I must warn you, this is
In the
depressing.
courses that deal with the preparation of meals,
Oh.
you'll learn more than just how to cook.
That ain't what I
You'll
ordered.
also study the
Good cookies,
fundamental
now clean
principles
up.
of food buying,
You wanna look at my meats?
food handling,
Gonna get that meat.
and of course, the preparation and serving of family meals.
Good meatloaf, honey.
Meals that are planned
Goes
to meet
well
the
with the
individual
milk and
needs
white
of your
bread.
family.
Tall plate of white bread.
You'll
family
understand
matches the
nutritional
bread.
problems of your family and each individual better.
As you
after
can
you've
see
had
from this
courses in
chart,
food
white
and
bread
nutrition
is
and
obviously
studied
the
food
superior
requirements
bread.
of the body and the composition and
Yes,
nutritive
white
values
bread.
of different foods.
With everything. And milk.
The needs and personality
I want
of each
this one.
individual in your
This
family
one is
will
more
likewise
modest, you
determine
whore.
the type of clothing you
I
should
don't
purchase
understand
or
women.
construct.
Don't go home and put this on at night.
In clothing courses, you'll study the psychology of clothing,
What makes
history
clothing
of
think?
costume, and the
The
techniques
sociology
dress
of
design.
clothing? The anthropology of
You'll learn
clothing?
to
You don't, you're a
recognize
whore.
common fabrics and to distinguish one textile
Come in,
from another.
Indianapolis.
Present-day
Come in,
textiles cannot be
Indianapolis.
selected with confidence just by casual examination because there are so many new man-made
Crank that
fibers
soldier boy.
and new finishes for
It's
the
full
old
of
familiar
stars.
natural fibers.
Like lead.
It's a
Mercury.
proud moment when you finally step before the mirror in something you've constructed.
Until you
Because
realize
you'll
it's
see
hideous.
Not only the garment, but a person who is better prepared
Oh, that
to
shoulder
select or
she's showing.
construct clothing suitable for each member of your
Whore.
future family. And as you prepare for the future, you should recognize that your first home may be a trailer,
Where you deal
or it
meth.
may be your dream home.
Where you deal meth.
But probably a trailer.
You'll be able to make your home more
Yes, in
attractive,
home
more
ec, you'll learn
suited
how to
your
hide
family.
yourself when the
You
Negroes
study home
moving across the
decoration.
street. They're watching
Learn to
me.
distinguish between furniture styles and qualities.
Cover the chair.
Practice
Put this
combining
on
different
the
types
chair.
of fabrics, colors, textures to find the effect.
Learn how to cover up the stained chair when Grandma comes over.
The mother-in-law
You know,
can't see the
many
blood.
boys as well as girls are enrolled in home economics courses.
But they learn important
They too
things.
need to learn house designs, decorator colors, and money management.
You know, boy stuff.
And when it comes to managing that home, you'll need to understand the principles of money management.
Like
to
how that
use
money
most
is never
advantageously
yours.
Whatever income you have.
How to make bullshit diagrams.
Your real success or failure as a homemaker will be determined by your ability to develop good family relationships.
That boy's got a hoe.
The enrollment
Just
of both
saying.
boys and girls in family relationship classes has shown that we're all becoming
I want
more
children
and
so I
more
can use them for
aware
cheap
of
labor.
the advantages of preparing for marriage.
To take care of our prefab homes.
Courses in child development help to prepare you
God,
for
she
the
keep
task
having
of
kids?
guiding the child's physical, mental, and
I
emotional
don't want to eat
development.
stuff out of can today.
Children need help in such things as learning the principles
Timmy,
of
you don't
money
need those
management,
donuts.
taking responsibility for their
Got like
decisions,
4 plates of crap on there.
and adjusting to social situations.
I got Park Place.
You can't win the game
Economics
tonight,
training
Timmy.
teaches ways of developing democratic practices within the home
Under the supervision of your husband.
and encourages you to take
In
an
funny
active
hat
part
class,
in
you listen to
community
stuff.
affairs to protect the
That
interests
is
of
why
your
I
family and to
propose
share your
changing
education with
blackboards
others
to
as well.
whiteboards.
Does that help answer your question, Janice?
It helps
Oh,
make
I
me
should say it
sad.
does. Why, if anyone is going to be married and be a homemaker, it'd be
Everyone.
foolish not to take home ec. But what if I don't get married?
And join the
What good
Manson
will all
family.
this do me
Kill
good?
yourself.
Well, that's something for you to consider, all right.
'Cause you're
You may
ugly.
not get married.
In fact, you won't,
Not
ugly.
Right away, at least. You probably will go on to college first, and then maybe even work for a while.
Home ec college.
If you do have an opportunity to go on to college, you'll be
You
able
won't.
to continue your home ec training on a higher level.
Before you get
The
married.
home ec courses you've taken in high
At
school
Berry
will provide
College.
a good foundation for the more advanced work.
Home
in
ec
college.
supercomputers look fancy.
You'll see the
This helps make
relationship
your
of
husband
home
some
ec
liquor.
training and the many other
Well,
courses you
shoot,
take
my
in
whiskey's
college. For
done.
instance, the relationship
This is how
between a
you
college
pull on
chemistry
tubes.
course
Any
and what you've already
questions?
studied about the chemical
Questions?
composition
Tubes?
of new fabrics.
That's silly.
Bacteriology will be more interesting because you've been concerned with bacteria and foods.
In doodle class, you'll waste
And
the
same
time
will be
away.
True of other courses.
I just can't think of them
Sociology,
right now.
Economics, and
Yes, look at
psychology.
how bored you'll
For home
be.
economics training shows you how to use all your education
pass the
to
note to
improve your
Jimmy.
living conditions.
Or Jimmy.
At Home Ec College, the
Graduate from
graduation is
college,
held
there'll
in
be
the
many
Temple of
professional
Penis.
opportunities
Phallic
awaiting you if you become
symbol.
qualified in the field of home economics.
Like a
Home
secretary.
economists are urgently needed as teachers in secondary schools and colleges,
To teach home economics
in extension work,
and home economics.
and in nursery schools.
I don't want to go up high.
I will hang you from that
Businesses
jungle
that
gym.
specialize in selling goods
You gotta
and
take your
services to
brass
the
knuckles
homemaker
and pound the
need personnel
flour
with
down
home
into the
economics
bowl.
training.
Just imagine that's your husband's face.
While dietitians are in great demand in
Blow that no!
food service and hospitals and other
How's
institutions,
that Soylent Green coming?
social service agencies
Mommy won't
utilize
buy
home
me a
economists
shirt.
in the development of their programs.
Children, which one of you smells like
If
poop?
you have scientific interests or technical skills, there's a demand for
Ba-doo,
laboratory
and I'll just
technicians
leave
in
this here for the
nutrition,
doctor.
foods, and textile research.
Warning, women in science will be labeled as witches.
In the newspaper and magazine
Would
field,
you
there are
hate
fine
my life?
opportunities for
How's that
writers
story
who have
coming,
a
Jenny?
working knowledge
It's
of home
coming,
economics.
sir. Dear Penthouse Forums, I never thought it would happen to
And
me.
in radio and television, there are opportunities for home economists who have the
We're
necessary
not rolling.
training and
Not
capabilities.
rolling. We're not.
And so you see, Janice, regardless of what the future may hold in store for you, your
You
home
will
ec
be a
training
wife.
will be of value to you.
And
You'll
your
always be
husband.
faced with the problems of maintaining a home for yourself.
Because you're a wife.
And you will find that your home ec training has given you an understanding of how to be a better homemaker,
That and Prozac.
both for yourself and,
And for
others who
your
depend
husband.
upon you.
Mostly your husband.
And that's something worth thinking about.
I will think about it, Miss Jenkins.
When I
And thank
cry.
You're welcome, Janice. Come back again anytime.
Need to go home and have a few drinks.
What can they teach you in home
Oh,
ec
the
classes
voices.
that you can't learn here at home or pick up?
Burn your
after
house
you get
down,
married?
Janet. Burn your
If
house
you
down,
find
Janet.
out,
Burn your
you
house down,
tell
Janet.
me. Just wait till I get home and see Carol.
Just
But
wait
what
till
I
she
won't
gets
tell
home.
her.
I'm gonna give her such a spank. We've learned today.
So much. Missionary is the only acceptable position. Oh, hello! I didn't see you there. I was busy reading my copy of Harry Potter and the Philosophers of Azkaban. A Latin translation, of course. We're surprised that you made it this far into the episode, and we congratulate you and would like to remind you that we here at the Peanut Gallery do not condone sexism
Or racism.
in any way, shape, form, or flavor, ladies.
However, we would just like to say that we were disgusted, appalled even, at the utter absence in the previous film of any sort of sandwich facilitation or production, and the fact that men everywhere went hungry and sad.
We would like to hearken back to a time where men's bellies were full with 2 slices of bread, and the meat and condiments that lay betwixt them so full that they were like the cathedrals of Constantinople before they were sacked by the Turks. The Sandwich Act was passed by Albert Ham in 1854 in Missouri in order to ensure that all men would be guaranteed the right to...
What are you doing? So what's this?
It's a plate.
Yeah, plate. Yeah.
Do you see what's on it?
Nothing?
That's right. Do you know what should be on it?
A sandwich.
Yes,
That's right, a sandwich. So who's gonna help me out with this, huh?